Hello, my name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Ritual League 3.13. In this episode, I'm going to be going over my Atlas passives and why I go them. So I guess first, I'd like to, because we haven't gone over them in a really long time, so I'd like to go over the really important ones that I think you could copy right away that I think are really beneficial. So I'll start with the most important, the Atlas passives from the middle, the Uncharted realms. I think that it's really beneficial to have a 5% chance to get additional Zana. I think Zana is the core of the Atlas expansion, and it's completely broken, and it's not balanced, and it basically makes every other master look like complete garbage in comparison to this. And so, yep, Zana, 5%. And then when you're actually running Zana, you want her to give you extra map options and then double the number of the map options. So if you're running Zana, you need this, but without it, you don't. You want the 10% chance for additional mission on completion and the additional Atlas missions each day, especially if you play less. The less you play, the more you want this. If you have Watchstones like me, with a +2 like good Watchstones or like increased Zana missions from completing maps, you can do increased effective Watchstone modifiers. Otherwise, you could just do an increased sextant modifier, which is 33% more of your sextants, which is very beneficial. Obviously, 1.33 sextants instead of 1. Like, it's pretty powerful, 33% more. And then, or you could do an Elder or Shaper thing, or the Synthesis map. But out of the Awakener stuff, I recommend the 25% faster Conquerors, and then the +1 Awakener level, because Awakener level 9 is fucking cool, and Awakener 9 on everything is fun, and I like the extra chance to drop the extra Shaper and Elder and unique boss from Synthesis. I drop Cortexes like 2 a day, 1 a day. I don't know. I don't get this Awaken 50% because I get enough Awaken support gems without this. Yesterday, I've done my 33rd Awakener 9 yesterday, and I got Awaken Multi Strike. So here I'm gonna show you guys my 33rd Awakener 9. Boom, Awaken Multi. Couldn't fucking believe it, dude. So this happened live on stream yesterday. It was really cool. This is with the carry-on golems, and so that's insane. That happened, and I didn't have this selected, and I get the Awakener support gem a lot without this, so I don't recommend adding it back and forth, and I don't recommend switching this. And this Sextant modifier is better when you're using Sextants with Zana from Prime Sextants and Awaken Sextants, so you can add Zana to your Watchstone with Sextants. Anyways, to get into each area now, I'll talk about each area by most importance. I'll start with the most important. It's kind of like the Harvest video all over again. So Harvest in the top left with Zana. You run Zana. You can run no Watchstones, or you can run +1, +2 additional map options. They make the difference of either it takes you 5 maps to find a Zana, 4 maps with +1, or 3 maps with +2, and you can get lucky somewhere in between. It's really fun. So you can do the Grove's Call, Wild Fruit, and Nature's Favor. This doesn't increase the chance of Heart of the Grove. This is really powerful just for crafting. I highly recommend it. So when you finally find your bugged 1 in 20, 1 in 30 garden naturally found in your Haewark Hamlet, you can finally get some shit crafts. So then Zana is going to carry you in this area, and I highly recommend it. And you don't even maybe need to do Zana in this area. You could just do Zana anywhere with those Watchstones if they're cheaper. Budget option, go anywhere with those 4. PogChamp, +8. Somebody messed up their craft and you buy them for cheap. Get an extra 10% additional June missions on completion. That sounds good. And then you're automatically giving 10 intelligence to random safe houses, which is very troll, by the way. If you actually do June here, you could do bribery instead, or you could do the beyond stuff if you juice the garden, which is useless. So I don't know why you would do it. So maybe you just do some quick essences, because that's easier. It's a free essence maybe. So that's the top, mostly just the garden, and it's very simple, and it's Zana. The next, I've been doing a lot of the Atlas, as you can see, so 232 Nikos. I did a lot, and I did delving to 170 already, and the June board I've messed up a lot. It's real fun, and my Alva I've done like, you get like 8 tier 3 rooms if you do it in this area, so I'll talk about this now. And the beast you use over here in Turn's End, but I haven't done it yet. So for this, glennach cairns, I've done so much of Alva, it's really fun. It's so fun with this setup. So in glennach cairns, you can play this map called Tower, and Tower can drop the nurse. And I was getting like a nurse every map or 2 or 3, and I was running this Beyond Scent of Blood, so you get chance for Beyond. And then we got Torn Veil, and it requires 1 fewer portal to summon in areas, and it had 100% increased merging radius, so super Beyond. And then you're gonna have, we're playing Alva here, so I figured Alva stuff, and so you can get killing non-resident architects in areas, have 50% chance to add an additional upgrade to tier. So you have a 50% chance to go from tier 1 to tier 3 on the room. So it's happening a lot for me, and it's really awesome. And then you get more double corruptions. And then you can also, instead of killing the normal architect, you could go and kill the other one to change the room, and it will sometimes give the stars over to the new one. It carries it over, yeah, instead of, it's always. And then all the monsters are also magic. So this is super fun with the Beyond, and it's super juicy, and it feels really rewarding, and you get out of the Alva and it explodes. So I was juicing Alva here. So this is not a like run fast, don't do anything like Al can go. No, this is you put scare rubs, you sextant, you fucking go crazy. This is trying to get big loot out of Tower. So you have Harvest where you're just running fast, doing Zana, doing the garden, and it's really just completing maps. This is juice. Okay, so next, and then while you're doing this, you're getting Zana missions because of all the stuff you've set up. And this one, I used Watchstones for chance to spawn an additional Beyond Demon. And then 6%. Dude, it's pretty cool. I don't know how good it is yet, obviously, so don't copy that. Whereas I know the Zana +2 is sick, and I know the increased Zana missions is cheap and powerful. Cheap and broken. You don't want to use it here as much because we're juicing and taking our time, and this is where we're really going to town, you know, having a good old time farming. So then, if you want to do June, I do it here because, so just like how you could get really crazy 3-star rooms, eight of them in one temple and shit. Over here, you can get 100% chance to gain an additional rank. So every time you kill a goddamn dude that's 1 star, he goes to 3 in June. And then here, if you don't interrogate, then 3 to the current safe house. And it's like, okay, this is just OP as fuck. So I run June, and it's just going crazy. And you get 10% metamorph, and you get the free harbinger. And so I run the Zana stuff because I figure you just run some fast maps again. June is fast, metamorph, and the harbinger. It's all fast. You just fast, and you're out and kill the boss. And I don't really need to juice the June. I just want to do the missions and maybe fuck with my board. It's fun. Here, I decided I can do my sulfite here. So this is alch. Corrupt, you're like trying to go for high quant maps, going for pretty good sulfite off of your Nico missions, but you don't even have to care that much because we'll have literally infinite Nico missions. So I have 232, and they're giving me 7,000 for a regular red map because you get 10% double sulfite, 20% increased sulfite. So this is without the double. We're getting increased move speed when you take a sulfite, so we get 45 move speed if we get all 3 sulfites early in the map. It's really fun. And when you beat the map, you get another 500. So the whole map, you get like 7,000 sulfite. You could get double on some of them, so you get like 10,000, and it's pretty insane. And while you're just running sulfite, I figure you're gonna kill the boss. You get the extra 500. You get map completion. You get atlas completion. I give extra master missions for Zana. It's completely broken. Then here I only took 2% chance for Sacred Grove, and the bumper crop for the additional harvest because we don't want Heart of the Grove. We don't want a Heart of the Grove, and we don't care about the extra monster or the XP, and then we get more sulfite stuff. It's pretty fun, way more fun. So this area is min-max pog. It's sulfite and harvest. It's really cool. You could literally go delving right now, and you'll feel so rewarding out of this area with it T16s, obviously, because you're trying to get max sulfite, high quant maps. Do your best to. So what I do for those is I chisel them up with the cartographer's chisels, and then I alch it, and then I corrupt it, and then I add sacrifice fragments, which are the ones for the Edziri, so the fragment of dusk, and those I use 4, and that adds 20% quant as well, which helps with sulfite, by the way. And then I closed my stuff. Feels bad, man. We have the top right, and I decided, so this is my like burials and stuff, and so what I'm currently doing here is a meme, and it's you can do Kadir Bro with the metamorph, and you get 10% alva missions, and then you get 10% of the maps dropping with layers of delirium. So if you're not running delirium here, you don't need the extra 4, and Val Flush Merchant is only good if you're investing a lot in the maps and doing delirium. So it's like these are juicing this area, and so for fast running the map and doing the boss and killing and just trying to do like let's say Kadir Bro memes, it would just be this Kadir Bro, free stuff, free metamorph, free maps of delirium layered. So you could actually farm maps up, build up your stash, and then juice it. There you go. I gave you the extra strat if you're listening to the video, PogChamp. And then there's the 10% alpha mission, and you could run this extra additional rare and get the double time, but you don't need it. And you don't run alpha here, you just get the extra missions for free. You could also double the metamorph, but I find that we are running an Animate Guardian, and I don't like the extra risk. I've mentioned this 3 times now, and I'm going to continue to mention it because I don't want people to accidentally take this and rip their Animate Guardian to a crazy metamorph. Normal metamorphs are already crazy enough. Look what I'm already doing to people. Okay, and then we have this fun area. We have 2 more technically, but this fun area. So if you're like low thing, you know how I've given all these free options of like you don't really have to do much except just play the area and use masters. So this one doesn't even need masters. You just go here, you get 10% smuggler's cash, 10% Einhars for completing the maps. So you can stack up your Einhars if you really like Einhar here, and then dude, this is actually Pog. So maps come with 10% to contain a blight encounter. You have the blights giving more non-unique monsters, so just shit, and it spawns faster, and you're gonna get more blight maps, 100% more, and they're always anointed. And then you get 20% increase, 20% increase, 20% increase, so it's 60% increased chance to contain blight maps and oils, and 100% more blight maps, and the 10% free blight map encounter thing, like the layers of delirium, but it's blight, which for like a low budget, you're just starting, that's really fun, and it's blight, and we actually gave out this zombie build that's really good at blight and could probably demolish this easy AFK and just print blight maps and have fun. SSF viable forehead from the beginning. Just start this area, and then you could also do you just have to get all of these. and then well, at least it comes with the Awakener as you get your Atlas prepared. That's really fun though, and you get the free anointed maps. You could hit the triple golden map and have some crazy juicer. And then with those beasts that you've gotten from the Einhars down there, you can then use them up here in the Turn's End with juice. So so the way this works in this area is interesting. Okay, so there's 2 concepts. It's very dumb. Okay, so you can juice this. That's why I haven't done it yet. You can juice this, or you could not. Now, the reason you would juice this is because I put out a post on YouTube that showed people that you can increase the chance to contain a delirium mirror, and I was wondering if it would work for harvest, and it doesn't. I tested it. But the 10% chance to contain a delirium mirror, you could probably increase, and then you get the crazy delirium, and you have all this stuff, and it increases the speed, so it's going to be a really juicy delirium, and you can maybe get this consistently by using all the stuff listed on the Wikipedia, which is use a master, use sextants, use scarabs that include league specific mechanics from past leagues, So and even prophecies can help, like a tempest, for example, or plague of frogs, and then the zana mod, so beyond, and the master. Yeah, so you do all that, and you could increase your chance of the mirror delirium, and I wonder how high you could get it. Maybe you delirium every time, so it's like a 16C free thing, just because you have all the other investment that you put. You got this free thing every time. Then, well, you got red beasts, and dude, beasts are just really fun, and they're really, really juicy. And if you're adding it every time, well, now you're getting more Einhar missions, the chance to appear in Paris for red beasts, 30% chance for the yellows to appear as red, so tons of red beasts. And then this one breaks the game. Areas with Einhar missions have 5% chance to contain additional pack of beasts instead of other monsters. So the idea is the more juicy the better for the Great Migration, so you would want to juice this, I think. I think that Einhar is a juicing strat. So Alva's a juicing strat and Einhar's a juicing strat. Whereas my June, I'm just running fast, which I could then do it properly to get pure breachstones, and I should probably do that. Now that I've memed a lot. I don't know, my strat's pretty good. You don't really need to do the pure Chayulas in Trade League. For SSF, it could be really good, though, if you wanted to power level and you just will go get 100 pure Chayulas yourself. Because this league is great. Well, how would you get the Chayulas? This area? Go target breach? Yeah. Use your breach scarabs that you got from your heist of fragments. And okay. Well, either way, I think I've shown everything. I've updated everyone. The only one I haven't looked at, like I said, who cares? It's just Legion. It's already covered. People already have info. It's dead. It's not dead. It's really good still, but like we're not really a Legion build. So I don't. Why would I put people into the Legion? That's just, yeah. We're more of everything else. So I'll just look at everything else. Very cool though. Super insane. Looks amazing. This is way better than the stuff I had before for the Atlas passives. Way more reasons behind them. Actual plans, actual ideas, real concepts of things I did with them that you can do as well that you'll like, and you'll be like, oh, Ethan, those ideas for each area was so good. Oh my god, now I have to use so many orbs of unmaking. You goddamn. Yup. But you only have to orb of unmake the area that you want to do at the time. So like I said, Juice, Alva, Run Fast, June, getting 3-star, that fled, research, pure Chayulas probably. You could Kadir Bro with Parandis here with your free Metamorph. You can Sulfite, Delve, and Harvest. Harvest, Zana, and Beast, Juice, Delirium. This is Legion if you want to. I just haven't really looked at it, so I don't. Yeah, don't. I look, not even the Watchstones, but every other area I'm fucking going crazy. Oh, in this top right, you're wondering about the Kadir Bro and Juice and shit. I just run Quant Watchstones because I crafted them early and they were really expensive and I couldn't sell them, so don't worry about that. Watchstones were a bit in the beginning, mostly just weren't that impactful, but it's probably pretty good. The Quant's not bad, right? Quant. Just flat quant on my Watchstones that gets increased by the middle thing that gives you the secrets of the stones. Dude, this shit's insane, bro. What is this, man? Either way, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed the Awaken Multi-Strike and all these tips and tricks for the Atlas passes. This was a really fun vid, and I've been basically preparing this for 5 days by just grinding the Atlas for like 60 hours. And like everyone knows, we're now onto Carrion Golems and we're min-maxing our build, but I still need to get out just the basic stuff for you guys to catch you up with the actual game of what we're doing beyond the build. That's the nice thing about doing one build. We can actually like have time to do everything, and people won't feel like they fell behind on the build. We didn't do anything on the build. You're good. I'm working on the future build without even touching this, so it's like, don't worry guys, you could just focus on this new Atlas thing that I did for 5 days, and I just saved you 60 hours of playing, and it took me 18 minutes to give it to you. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support so much. You guys are the fucking best. You guys have been so insane. I can't do this without you guys. Thank you guys for all the support on Patreon and the YouTube members. Thank you guys for the subs on Twitch. And thank you to anyone new who joins the Patreon and the YouTube members today. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!